Hey everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Exam season looming, feeling the pressure? Listen, we've all been there. Staring at notes for hours, highlighting till your hand cramps, and yet, still feeling completely unprepared. The problem isn't always about studying more, but about studying smarter. So in this video, I'm sharing my tried and tested techniques to help you absolutely ace those exams without burning yourself out. Alright, let's dive straight in. The first thing you need before even cracking open a textbook is a clear goal. And no, I don't mean vague aspirations like I want to do well. We're talking specific, measurable, achievable goals. Trust me, this is crucial. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to plan a trip without knowing the destination. Sounds a bit chaotic, right? Studying without a clear goal is exactly that. You're wandering aimlessly through a sea of information. So how do you set effective study goals? Firstly, get granular. Instead of I want to ace biology, think I want to master the chapter on cell biology. See the difference? It's specific and actionable. Next, write it down. Seriously, there's something powerful about physically writing down your goal. It makes it real, tangible, and holds you accountable. Stick it on your wall, make it your phone wallpaper, whatever works for you. Finally, make sure your goal is realistic. Don't try to cram an entire semester's worth of material into one night. Break it down into manageable chunks. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Now let's talk about how we actually absorb information. We've all been there, mindlessly highlighting entire textbooks, only to realize later we haven't actually retained anything. The truth is, passive reading just doesn't cut it. We need to actively engage with the material, and that's where active recall comes in. The concept is simple. Instead of passively rereading notes, we test ourselves. Think flashcards, practice questions, even explaining concepts out loud to yourself, or an imaginary friend, no judgment here. By forcing our brains to actively retrieve information, we create stronger neural connections, leading to better understanding and retention. A technique I swear by is the Feynman technique. It's all about explaining a concept in simple terms, as if you were teaching it to someone else. This not only reinforces your own understanding, but also highlights any gaps in your knowledge. The key takeaway here? Ditch the passive highlighting and embrace active learning. Your brain will thank you for it. Okay, so you've set a clear goal and you're actively engaging with the material. But how do you actually make that information stick long-term? Enter spaced repetition. Our brains are masters of forgetting. It's frustrating, I know. But we can outsmart our forgetful minds by working with our natural forgetting curve. Spaced repetition is all about strategically reviewing information at increasing intervals. Let's say you learn a new concept today. Review it tomorrow, then again in a few days, then a week later, and so on. Each time you revisit the material, you're strengthening the neural pathways and making it less likely to fade away. There are some fantastic apps out there like Anki that can help you implement spaced repetition effortlessly. But even a simple system of flashcards or scheduled reviews can make a world of difference. Trust me, your future self will thank you when you're breezing through those exams. Let's face it, distractions are the arch nemesis of productivity. That notification ding, the lure of social media, the sudden urge to reorganize your entire desk, they're productivity killers. Creating a distraction-free study environment is crucial. And no, this doesn't necessarily mean you need a fancy home office. It's about creating a space where your brain knows it's time to focus. First things first, find a dedicated study spot. It could be your desk, a quiet corner in the library, or even a cozy nook in a coffee shop. Just me? The key is consistency. Next, eliminate those digital distractions. Put your phone on airplane mode, silence notifications, and if you need to, use website blockers to keep yourself away from those tempting social media tabs. Remember, even the slightest distraction can derail your focus, so be ruthless in protecting your study time. Now I know what you're thinking. Ali, are you seriously telling me to take breaks when I have a mountain of material to cover? Hear me out, because this is crucial. Our brains aren't wired for marathon study sessions. In fact, trying to power through without breaks can actually be counterproductive. We start to lose focus, information becomes jumbled, and we end up feeling burnt out. Think of your brain like a muscle. Just like you wouldn't expect to lift weights for hours on end without a break, Your brain needs time to rest and recharge. Incorporate short breaks into your study sessions. Get up, move around, stretch, grab a healthy snack, or simply step away from your study space for a few minutes. Not only will this improve your focus and productivity in the long run, but it will also prevent burnout and keep you feeling fresh and motivated. So there you have it, my 5 key strategies to study smarter, not harder. Remember, it's not about the number of hours you put in, but the quality of your study sessions that truly counts. By setting clear goals, actively engaging with the material, using spaced repetition, minimizing distractions, and taking regular breaks, you'll be well on your way to acing those exams without sacrificing your well-being. Now go out there, crush those exams, and most importantly, remember to enjoy the learning process. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on productivity and learning. See you in the next video.